Hi, everyone. Stocking up my website, stocking up the shop, stocking up our pop ups. I just got all my scrimshaw style pieces in and my cribbage boards. I have Zippos and knives and wine openers, all sorts of fun stuff. So that's what I'm working on today. And I'm in the shop this morning working and helping customers. So sometimes I might need to take off and help them in the cases. And then I'm going out to lunch with a friend at 11:30. So thanks for stepping in and checking things out, and let me know if I can answer any questions for you. Right now, I just label everything on the end so that I can put it in backstock and I don't have to open it to know what it is. So one of these is going um, here on display in the shop. One is going to our website. One is going to our pop up, and I have an extra one for backstock for an extra. And then we'll kind of cycle through them like that. And the way I kind of cycle the merchandise is shop, pop up our priority. Website, I stock if I have enough of it in, and then at least one in back stock. And then if I get through everything in the shop and the pop up, I'll grab the back stock one. And if I need to, I'll grab the one from online and I'll order more at that point. So this is the island style map. Isn't that cute? They're really cool. They're designed by a gal named Linda Layden. She does the master artwork by hand. And then our friend Bill takes it, molds it, passes it out of resin, and then hand inks it all. So scrimshaw style, but we can create these designs over and over again. And they're a little bit less than they would be if they were 100% hand done one at a time. And Linda's been doing scrimshaw forever. She's like almost 80 now. It's pretty amazing. So she does all of these designs to scale, and that's what our buddy makes a mold out of. And so I also got my Zippos in, and these are done the same way. So here's like a little ship design. Hi, guys. Isn't that cool? And these are authentic Zippos. Here's my sharks, and I'm putting these up on the website now and restocking because we're all out of everything pretty much. We've had a really busy spring break, which has been amazing. And yeah, I'm wiped out. So I'm glad that I have all this in. Getting ready for summer. We'll have everything online again. So if you're interested in any of these things, you can check us out online. I have more of the cribbage boards too. I'll show you some of those styles. They're really cool. And more Zippos. You do have hand scrimshawed pocket knives that I'm kind of out of right now. But a gentleman named Derek Fine does that artwork for me. And so I'll have him working on those pretty soon. I just got the blank knives in, and then I'll show you what those look like. So this is one of the hand scrimshawed pocket knives. And we put these on our website as well. So Derek Fine does that artwork by hand, and he also scrimshaws Maui on the back. And then we sell these on, again, pop-ups at the shop, and then on our website as well. So as soon as I get those in, I will have them online and have them stocked up at the pop-ups. And if you happen to be on Maui, come by, check out our shop, check out our pop-ups. If you're cruising, pop-ups are mostly on the west side, which is Lahaina side. That's where our shop used to be. And for those of you that don't know, we've been in business since the 70s, and we lost our shop due to the fires in Lahaina in 2023. So we lost everything. And so since then, we started doing pop-ups about 6 months after that, and opened this shop a little over a year ago, and it's coming together. I'm excited on our progress, and we still have some catching up to do in that regard, but I think we're on the right track. So let's see what other designs I got in here with my Zippos. I like to organize them, and then again, I'll put them on the website, and I'll use this phone for the website stocking. Hi, guys. thanks for coming. And thanks for checking out my little shop. We're open 7 days a week here in Key. And got my bag over there. Cribbage boards. I'm always surprised at how many cribbage boards we sell. A lot of people still play it. I remember playing it growing up, and I remember it being a lot of fun. And I don't remember how to play, but I'd like to relearn. I'll have to sit down with my dad and play with him. But we sell a ton of them. We used to take it camping with us. Oh, this is a cool design. There's a sea turtle. Isn't that cute? So again, these are, I'm restocking our website right now. So these are going to be up there probably within the next hour. It's whalerslocker.com. You can check out Meg Teeth and Scrimshaw and all sorts of jewelry and things like that. We don't put everything we carry in the shop up there, but we do put a lot on there. Otherwise, I stock our pop-ups, our shop, our website, and then I try to keep at least 1 or 2 in back stock that I can replace. And once I get kind of depleted, then I reorder. And we have to kind of take it easy. It's not like we're not doing the volume that we used to when we had our Front Street shop. And we're still kind of catching up from the fire stuff. So, bit by bit, making it work. And if I have to step away, it's because I have a customer in the shop. But right now, it's a kind of quiet Sunday morning. And thanks for coming in to say hi. I appreciate you guys. I'd like to do more live streams in my shop. And then my long form video, I do a lot of underwater footage. And then I post that in like long form footage. So if you ever need like a relaxing video of underwater sharks and rays and reef footage, check out my long form shots. Thanks for coming by, guys. Appreciate you. If you like the long form nature footage, subscribe. I'd like to keep building my personal YouTube, but I'd like to cross post with my shop stuff here because we're really trying to grow things so we can get ahead so that when we do have a space again on Front Street, when they rebuild it, it'll probably be years. We can be ready for it and actually have the capital. So this is a cool design. I always like this one. It's the ship and the whale tail. And then this one is kind of cool. I mean, all of her designs are really cool. It's a ship, humpback, lighthouse. These are going up on the website now. Well, within the next hour, I'm restocking that. And then if you are in Maui, come by the shop and you can see this stuff on display here or come see us at one of our pop-ups. All of our schedule is on our website, whalerslocker.com. And again, if you like underwater footage or nature footage, check out my long form videos. So I got a lot of stuff here, my Zippos. This one's kind of cool with the ship. I really like that design. That's a neat one. If you guys like this stuff, give me a like or a love or whatever. I mean, I'm trying to grow this so we can really get ahead with our shop. I like the sharks a lot. Those are really cool. All right. Let's see what I have here. The Hula Girl is really cute. Yeah, check her out. She's fun. And again, I label the ends of these so that I can close the box and I don't have to open them up when I pull from my back stock. And that keeps it kind of easy to keep it organized. We have limited space and I don't like digging if I don't have to. So this one I put HW for humpback whales. That's a cute design right there. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the subscribe. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I hope you enjoy some of the footage I take and come back and see me on the live stream. I'm usually in the shop on Sundays, so that's probably when I'm going to be doing most of my live streams in here when I'm restocking and organizing and going through some of our new inventory that I put in the shop. I usually have at least one big project every Sunday. that I go through. So this is my sea turtle. I labeled that Honu. And for those of you who don't know, Honu is the Hawaiian word for sea turtle. So that is a Honu. It's a lot shorter to write than sea turtle also. And label those. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. It's beautiful here today. The last couple of days it's been really windy. Oh, thank you guys. Well, I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. You're awesome. It's been a rough couple of years. Well, I mean, it was rough for everyone with COVID, right? And then I felt like right as we were recovering from COVID, we were starting to get ahead. We had the fires and we lost everything. So that was a real beat down for sure. But we're making it work. And thanks to you guys, we're continuing to grow. So thank you so much. All right, this one is a ship and a palm design. It's usually pretty sleepy here on Sunday mornings, which is nice for me so I can get ahead of my organizing and inventory. Oh, thanks for the love. I appreciate it. It's encouraging. It's always encouraging to have people check in and say hi. Here, I'll show you this design really quick. It's really cool. I don't remember if I showed it already. Here's the ship and palm tree. It's not pretty. Super pretty. I really like that one. Linda's artwork is incredible. And I don't know if you were here earlier, I was talking about how they're made. So Linda Layden is a scrimshander. I think she's almost 80 now, if not is 80. And she does all of this artwork. She does all the originals by hand. So she takes, a blank cribbage board like this and a blank scale, hand scrimshaws that. It's made out of corian. And then our friend Bill takes that and makes a mold of it and casts it out of his own type of resin. And then it's all hand inked. So then we can recreate these over and over again and sell them for a lot less than they would be if they were individually hand done. Have any of you been to Maui before? Was my hula girl. She's really cute. And so I'm going to kind of organize these between pop-up inventory. Oh, you haven't been here? It's beautiful if you ever make it. And if you do make it, come by and say hi. But yeah, it's such a beautiful place. And I feel really fortunate to be here. I've lived here for 22 years now, so quite a while. And it's worked for me. So one of these is going to the pop-up. I only have 2 hula girls, so I'm putting one in my shop and one at my pop-up. So this one won't be online yet until I get more in. Actually, I should keep this one open. And then my next pop-up is on Tuesday. So I'll be in front of the Kanapali Ocean Resort on Tuesday, set up along the beach walk, which is a lot of fun. It's also a lot of work. I guess it kind of keeps me in good shape. That and I do a lot of work on the ocean, diving. And so that also keeps me in great shape. It's nice to be strong. So one of those for the pop-up. This is a ship in the palm. One for the shop. I'm going to put these out on my shelf over there. One for backstock. Sea turtle, again, one of my favorites. They're so cute. Hi, I'm just organizing merchandise in my shop today. Right now, I have a lot of my Scrimshaw style items. These I stock in my shop, and we do pop ups 5 days a week where I carry these also. And then I do put them online as long as I have enough inventory. So here's what one of the cribbage boards look like. They're super cute. So I'm about to restock these online as well as my shelves here in the shop. But our website is whalerslocker.com. We've been in business since the 70s. And for those of you that weren't here earlier, just a little bit of a background. I Our shop is about. We used to be on Front Street in Lahaina, and we lost our shop in the fires. So right as we were kind of recovering from COVID, like we had just started having our good year. After that, the fires came in and we lost everything. So since then, we started pop-ups about 6 months after those fires. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate you. And started pop-ups. We do those 5 days a week. And then just over a year ago, I was able to open this little space in Kihei, which is in South Maui. And it's been working really well for us. It's nice to have a place again. It's definitely grounding. So thanks for tuning in. Give me a like if you can. I'm trying to grow my YouTube page, which this is my personal page, and my long form video. I post a lot of nature and underwater footage, like some long form. If you need to relax and watch some sea life, you can check some of that out. And then on here, my lives are mostly going to be in my shop, and I'm usually here on Sundays. So if you want to come back and say hi, come by and see if I'm here on Sundays. And you can subscribe, and then you'll get make sure you get alerts for when I do get on live. Let's see, I have the map. I think I showed you guys the map. I know I showed you the map, but here it is. That's really cute. And these come with the pegs too. They sit right under this disc. I don't want to tip it too much, but all the pegs are right under here. And this disc is held down with a magnet, and it just sits in just like that. It's pretty clever. So map for the shop, map for the pop-up. I lost you guys. So ship whale tails. Those are really cool. That's definitely a big seller. I do have one for the shop, one for the pop-up, and one for the website right now. Let's label that ship WT. Again, so I can close the box when it's in storage and I don't have to open them. I can see already which one it is. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm going to go put these on the shelf. Just a handful so they're out there. And I will be right back. Wait 1 second. All right, so those are back on the shelf. I was completely out of them, which is awesome. So we just got through a really busy spring break. And then we're kind of in one of the shoulder seasons right now in between spring break and summer. And summer's coming, so I'm trying to get restocked for it. It's super busy. We go through a ton of shark teeth. For those of you that don't know my shop, we do also specialize in, let's see if I can find a good one. Megalodon teeth. So we have lots of these in our shop. We've been specializing in shark teeth for about 30 years. They're super cool. So, and I carry anywhere from sizes like this or even smaller sizes. I'm out of my small ones right now. I'm getting those in like about a week and a half. And those we go through, especially with the kids when they're starting collections. Let me show you one of the big ones I have right now. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? Like the color is so awesome on this tooth. And it's big. It's almost 6 inches, not quite, 5 7/8. They're measured on a diagonal. So from the corner of the root to the point of the tooth. And I know it's hard to see in this camera, but it has amazing serration still. This is a killer tooth. Nicest one I have in the shop, but not the biggest one. The biggest one right now that I have is a polished tooth. And this one's been polished on the face. This guy. This is almost just under 6.5 inches. Isn't that amazing? And the face has been polished. So it was probably missing its enamel right here. The gentleman that finds these for me will also do some of the polish work. So if it was kind of rough on the face here, he'll smooth that out. You'd never want to polish that enamel off. If it had complete enamel, you want to leave it. But if it's already missing, a little polish isn't going to change any value. And if anything, it makes it look kind of cool, almost like a gemstone. But and then here's the other side of it. Isn't that neat? That's the biggest tooth I have in the shop right now. We have all sizes and all conditions. I have partial teeth as well. My partial teeth can be really big, but because they're not complete, they're a lot less. And I do put these on my website as well. I need to stock up here in the next week or so. So whalerslocker.com. Check it out and see what we got. Shark teeth and scrimshaw and all sorts of fun stuff. So we are doing pretty good. We still have a long way to go to catch up, but I think we're on the right track. And I think the live streams will help with that. So if you like, subscribe and come back and check us out. And typically Sundays, I'll be doing these streams and showing you what I'm stocking up. All right, so online inventory. Cool thing about my website is I can actually restock it through my phone. So on here, I'm going to go to products. I use Shopify for all of my website stuff, and I actually use it for my POS stuff too in the shop and for my pop-ups. All of our card reader stuff all goes through Shopify, so it's in one place. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to Scrimshaw. Actually, I'll do cribbage. Cribbage Sally, I'm all out online. So let's restock some of that stuff. All right, what do I have here? I have the map. Inventory. All right, which I call it islands on the website. So that's restocked. That's my back stock here. I have the sea turtle right here. Let's restock that. Now that's back up. Ship and palm tree. That's restocked. What else? Ship and humpback whale. Let's put that one online too. Honu, this is my extra Honu. I'm going to put that in my back stock. I'm going to get my ship whale tail already. Yeah, ship with whale tail. Let's add that back to the website. Okay. And then this will be, let me see, that's my pop-up already. I'm going to take this one to my pop-up. Time is at 10. I'm actually closing the shop for about an hour at, I think, 11:15. I'm taking a friend out for a birthday lunch, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. She's a gal that's been working with me for a really long time. She came to work for us at Whalers Locker on Front Street in 10 years ago, I think. So she's been with us through tons of stuff, and she's amazing. So stoked to have her, and excited to go to lunch and catch up. Used for online. All right, so I have a handful of designs online, restocked. You can see those at whalerslocker.com. Cribbage boards are always really popular. For those of you that just joined us, this is an example of what they look like. Super cute. So I have a few 5 styles online right now. I'm going to set these aside for my online inventory, which I will put in this bag. So now's the part where I have to try to stay organized. So this one's online. Label these bags. We have three outlets for selling things. We have our shop now, which we've been in this location for a little over a year. And then we have our pop-ups, which we do 5 days a week. And then our website, which we've had for years, and has actually kept us going through COVID and through losing the shop and the fires that happened in Lahaina in 2023, because we lost everything through like when that happened. So let's see, pop-up. Just labeling my bags, so I don't have to think about it. And then online. In our online inventory, we actually keep stocked elsewhere so that we have more control over it. We don't want to accidentally pull from an online bin to restock the shop and then have somebody buy it and then we don't have it. So we try to keep that in a different place, and it helps us manage it a little bit better where it doesn't get depleted. So cool. So cribbage boards are done. Those are backstopped. I think that's all I have to conclude. Oh no, I have more. I have 5 more. Let's see what designs these are. Oh, humpback whales. If you don't know, we get humpback whales on Maui every year. On Maui, in the waters around Maui every year and around all of Hawaii. They come in the winter time. Usually we see our first ones kind of early, like I'll spot 1 or 2 around Halloween, and then they really start coming in like mid-December. And they hang out until about April. Yeah, they start taking off around like March. But they're amazing. And the cool thing is, like, I work underwater as well, and you can see that from in my long form videos. I put a lot of my underwater footage and just, relaxing, long, fun videos. And I also work as a videographer as well for underwater footage. But during whale season, you can hear them, and it's such a cool aspect, like such a cool, I don't know, addition to already like a cool place, right? The whale songs are so incredible. And when they're really close, because I've done some projects filming whales before, so I've been very close to them under permit for certain projects. But if you have a singer that is really, really close, you can feel it. It's you almost hear it from inside of you, and it's this vibration. It's so cool. So what a treat to have such amazing wildlife here. All right, so these are designs that I already have. So I think I showed you guys the hula girl earlier. She's really cute. We label those. I just put hula for that gal. Humpback whale, I put HW. Ship and humpback, I put ship HW. And let's see, do I have those on ship humpback? I don't have the humpback online yet, so I'm going to put this one on the website and restock that now. Good morning. How are you? I'm doing really well, thank you. Let me know if I can answer any questions for you. What are y'all up to today? Just cruising around. Good. No plans are like the best days. Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a chill day today.
Awesome. I love it. That's the best kind of day.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if I can answer questions or show you anything.
Perfect. I thought that might look good. Yeah, maybe it's good. You may put that like that. You know, it's gonna have to find it.
Thank you. Have a great day. All right, so since I had those other scrimshaw boards, I was able to fully restock all styles on the website. So you can find those at whalerswalker.com if you want to check them out. They are up. And these are back stuff. Those there. I have 5 for my pop-ups, which will be good for now. And let's move on to Zippos. Let's see, do I have any more pop-ups? All right. Let's see. Let me organize these first by design. And then I will restock the shop. And then I will restock the website. And then I'll just grab a handful for the pop-ups. Because the pop-ups for dragging stuff up and down boardwalks, and it's like hundreds of pounds of stuff, as well as like a big pop-up 10 by 10 tent. Tent alone weighs like 65 pounds. So that plus all of the inventory that we take with us, I don't want to take everything, right? So I usually grab like a selection of our designs, pieces here and there. And then if I do get somebody who saw something on the website they want, then I grab it for them for the following day on there as well. Morning. I don't know if it's morning where you're at. Probably not, unless you're here in Hawaii. Just working my shop today, restocking inventory that we've been out of since spring break. And these are some of my Zippos. I put these on our website. A lot of styles of Zippos, which is really cool. So the Zippos, I have so many styles, but I get a lot of people that collect them, and they'll come back every year and buy a different design. So it's kind of fun. And then sometimes I'll carry just random other styles of Zippos. Not always Hawaii styles or Maui styles. Oh, the turtle I really like. Look at the turtle. Super cute. All right. And then let's see first what I can restock online for these. We actually still have a good amount in the shop. I have my display over there, so I'm kind of peeking around to see. So in the shop, I already have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the designs. I have the ship, lighthouse already, the mermaid. Where's my mermaid? There she is. The mermaid's really cute. Here's the mermaid design. So I'm about to restock that on our site now. And I will have some on our pop-ups as well. I have the surfer in the shop right now. That's this one. He's pretty cool. I have the map or the islands in the shop right now already. That's this one. Kind of a classic style. I have the sharks. I really like the sharks. I like the light beams that she does. Sharks are super cool. Ship whale tail, do I have it over there? I do not. So I'll keep that on this side. Hibiscus I have. Yeah. Hibiscus is super pretty. It's the hibiscus. Just the ship on its own. I don't have sea turtle. I don't have. Here's the sea turtle. Really cute. Hula girl. I do have. Hang loose. I think I'm going to put that one online for now. Ship and palm tree, I don't have. Here's the ship and the palm tree. Pretty cute. It's kind of a classic scrimshaw design. And I do have humpbacks in the shop as well. Here's the humpbacks. So I'm going to restock all of those. I'm out of all of them on the website. So let's see here. Let me pull those first. I also need to label them. I'm going to label them first, and then I'll restock website. I'll pull for the pop-up, and then I'll restock the shop, and then whatever I have left, I'll put in back stock. All right, ship lighthouse. I'm going to put ship LH. And I have 3 of those. Mermaid. Those. Surfer. I just put surf. Map, which is the map of the Hawaiian Islands, because we are located on Maui. So we get a lot of people looking for something to take home to remind them of their trip. We have the sharks. The sharks are one of my favorites. I really like these guys. Because she looks like sunbeams. I think that's really cool. Shark, shark, shark. I have 3 of those. Shaka. Shaka is also the name for the hang loose. Out here, people call them shaka. Hibiscus. Hibiscus. I have 3 of those. Hibiscus. I just put HIV. Here's the hibiscus. That one's really cool. It's pretty. Hula girl. So I just put hula. And humpback whales, I put HW. And sea turtle, pony. I have 3 of those. That's good. So I'll have 1 for the shop, 1 for the pop-up, and 1 for online. But I don't take every style to the pop-up with me. That's just too much stuff to schlep down the boardwalk. Chicken tail. I'll take like 5 or 6 designs with me to the pop-ups. And that's enough. And then I'll just restock from there. Yeah, ship and palm tree. Ship and palm tree is really cool. It's the ship and palm. All right. So I have all my labels. So I'm going to label these while I organize them. So ship and lighthouse. That's. Oh, you know what? Let me restock the website first. A little scattered this morning. So I restock everything with my Shopify account on my phone. If I need to do heavy work, I'll use my laptop, but it's nice to just be able to do it on the fly here. So that's it. Scrimshaw styles about. Okay, let's see. variants. So sea turtle, let's get one of those in stock. Next is hang loose. Let's get that in there. Next is the hula girl right here. We'll get her in there. So that. If you guys are interested in the Zippo, you can find them on our website, whalerslocker.com. And just search Zippo. It's in the scrimshaw style category. Islands, let's add one of those. Hibiscus, add one of those. And I just had somebody email about these Zippos yesterday. And I'm glad I got them in today so I can email them back and let them know that they're back in stock. Let's see, that was right here. Sharks. Right here. Two. Next, we have the surfer right here. Put that guy back in stock. Surfer ship with lighthouse. Yeah, right here. Back in stock. Okay. What else? Humpback whales right here. Humpbacks are really cool. Get one of those back in stock. Ship with palms. Do I have that one? I do. Ship with palm back in stock. Ship on its own. Back in stock. And the mermaid. I love the mermaid. She's so cute. Back in stock. All right. My Zippos are back online, back in stock on our website, whalerslocker.com, in our shop in Kihei, and at our pop-ups, which we do 5 days a week on the west side of Maui. And you can find all of our locations on our website as well. And then I have a couple bags down here, things organized. One labeled online, and I'll put those in. Shop away. Morning or afternoon, wherever you may be. Thanks for coming by. And throw me a like if you're able to. Humpback whale. The ship. I really like the ship. It's a really nice design. The sea turtle. Sea turtles are called tonu in Hawaiian. It's a lot easier to write on a little sticker, so that's what I use. Ship and home. My mermaid. Ship and whale tail. Ship and lighthouse. All right, these are all website zippers. I wonder if they'll fit in the box or if there's too many. I think I can get most of them in here. Put one more. So I'm just going to put these three together with the rubber bands. Where do I put those? I just had them out. I don't know. I can't find them. up to there. All right, online. For the shop case, I'm gonna add these four. You're not in there right now. All right. All right. All right, everyone. I think I gotta get going after I label these. So what do I want to grab for the pop-up? Maybe the mat. That sells really well. Of course, the sea turtle. That's super popular because people see sea turtles when they're snorkeling out here. And that design's really nice. What else? And palm tree. That's a nice one too. Yeah, the hibiscus. I think I already have that one there. I know I don't have the surfer. I'll take the surfer. And all this is gonna go in that set. Mermaid. Your mermaid's really cute. Oh, close that one right here. Isn't she sweet? I really like the mermaid. She sells really well. I have it on my website too. Website, shop, and poppers. That. Don't make that stop. My sharks, which I really like the shark. Sure. All these labels so they're easy to see. I don't have to open them. Hibiscus. Because it's my backstop. You don't want to have to open these to see what's in it. Humpback whales. If you've never been to Maui during whale season, it's magical. It's so pretty. They're everywhere. There's the mothers come here to give birth to their babies. And so there's like also competition pods where the males are fighting to mate with the females, and then the babies are learning how to breach and dive. And oh my gosh, it's just the coolest. You can see from the beach, even just spouts from whales all over the place. Oops. All right, those are all labeled. So I need to put these. I have my shop stocked. I have my website restocked and stuff pulled for my pop-up. So these are all my back stock. So my back stock bin for Scrimshaw. And I do have a box in here, so I'll put a lot of them in here with that label side up. And then the others I'll just rubber bands together. Now, here. Oh. These 5 on some rubber bands. There. Oh, I think these ones will fit. Maybe I can go into groups of 3. So all 3 stands. For my next. I have wine openers. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to take these out of the bag so I can price them, and then I'll pull what I need to for our shop displays and for pop-ups, and I will restock the website and I'll put them all in here where I put my Scrimshaw backstock. This is my favorite one with the humpbacks. I really like that one. These are $45. I do put them on my website as well. They're really, really neat. So I gotta price these. Some of the other gals that work here are way better with writing small than I am. I do my best, but I think I write a lot in cursive. So sometimes my writing just doesn't work in this little space. So I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 45, 45. Let me see what's online. All right, all my Zippos are officially stocked online. I have every style in stock right now. And then let's look at line opener. Some out of stock. Let's see what's out of stock. The humpback whales. All right, so to add that guy, that's definitely the most popular style out of these. So now that's saved. Now all my wine openers are back in stock online. That goes in my online bag. And then I know for my pop-ups, I need the humpback. What do I need here? Morning. I'm just labeling stuff for my shop. Getting restocked after a busy spring break. I know I need this one for the pop-up. We do pop-ups 5 days a week. So that needs to go. Our next pop-up is on Tuesday. So that needs to go in our van. We have a little cargo van that we run it out of. And I have some of these on the counter over there, but I think it's only because I usually have all my money clips in there and I'm low on those. I got them in stock, so I need to restock them. But I think I'll put these on this case right here. And then these can go in back stock. And I do have one more in here, I think. What do I have in here? Lighthouse. Oh man. All right, labeled. Stocked in the shop. Stocked online. That's stuff. Put away. All right. Sometimes I get a little messy. Should I do knives or money clips next? What do I have for money clips? I have a bowl out of knives. I'll do knives next. All these are hawk knife. I really like this style. Take them out of the bag and check them. And then label them. These are also $45. And they do come with a little case. I'm going to restock these on our website. Let me show you what this looks like. It's just a little, this one has Hawaiian Islands. It's a little lock back knife. These are great little knives, and they have a pocket clip on the back. Just like that. I like built irons. The shark is really cool too. Here's the shark. And lock back, pocket clip on the backside, scrimshaw style Sharky. Just like that. About to restock these online, and I don't have any in my shop right now, so I need to get these on the shelf. These are $45. Oh, I like the turtle. Check out the turtle. He's so cute. I've been out of these for a while, so it's always fun getting them back in so I can remember what we got. Pocket clip on the back. This is called our hawk knife. And they do come with a little case. The shark. I try to get not too much back stock because we're still trying to rebuild from the fires. We lost everything in the Lahaina fires in 2023, so I'm still behind, but I feel like we're on the right track. But because of that, I don't want all my money sitting in backstock inventory. I want to have some capital in case of emergencies in our bank account. So I get enough for restocking my shop, my pop-ups, and my website. And then sometimes I'll have an extra one on hand. that's about it. At least right now. I used to stop way more, but Front Street we had so much more traffic that it was important to keep a good amount on hand. Here's the islands map one. There. That's cool. Oh. All right, so I have 5 styles in stock. First thing I'm going to do is restock my website. And so I go into Shopify. I use Shopify for everything. My POS system and my shop and everything. They've been really good to us. We've been using them since before COVID. And they've always been awesome for us. And we got that in stock at Hawaiian Islands. Humpback whales. I have 5 different designs in this guy. We have the turtle. We have the sharks. And we have the ship and palm tree. All right. Okay, so online inventory is restocked. So you should see it on there. If you go to our website and search pocket knife, you should see those on here. They're really cool little pocket knives. These are $45. They sell really well. So I have other pocket knives too that are a little more spendy because they're hand scrimshod on bone by a gentleman named Derek Fine. These ones are cast from original artwork. So a gal named Linda Layden does the master artwork. And then our friend Bill takes a mold of it, casts it out of resin, and then hand inks all of it. So we can recreate those designs until that mold wears out, and then we have to do it all over again. So that is how we do those. That's my online inventory. I need to price these. This is the, no, no. So these are 45 each. 3, 6, 9, 14. Freaking 14. Just pricing stuff in my shop. I was all out of a lot of my scrimshaw style items. So I'm stoked I got those back in. And that is currently what I'm pricing. So stuff like this. Sundays are pretty quiet in here, at least in the morning. And then today I'm actually closing up for lunch because I'm taking a friend out for a birthday lunch, and then so I'm probably gonna be gone from like 11:15 to like 12:45 or 1 o'clock. It'll be nice. Okay, I'm gonna restock this tray. This is like other scrimshaw items, some of those bone handled ones. So I think what I'll do is put this. Hmm. I always like rearrange things a million times. Put those up top. And it's like moving them back and forth a quarter of an inch. Does it really matter? No, it looks fine. So I'm gonna restock these. These are my little pocket knives, my little pocket knives. So these are back in the shop. And let me see here. Little contact whales. All right, that looks better. That was looking kind of sad, but now it's a little more filled out. I have other knives coming soon. I'm about to send Derek some links for so I can have them in stock. The hand screenshot ones. So these are going to be for the pop up. Got 5 of these. Come back shirts. Okay. These come with the little case too. All right, pop up inventory. It's online. This is pop up. You hear that? Somebody racing down Key Road. You could put these. You don't have to there. You don't need a huge bag. Water. I don't know if they'll fit in that bag. Oh, here we go. Duh. Right. Feel good about that. Bunch more stuff restocked on my site. A bunch of stuff restocked in my shop. A bag ready to go for my pop-ups. My next pop-up is Tuesday. So we're gonna be all stocked up there, getting ready for summer. So I'm trying to get as much inventory as I can. And we're getting Megalodon teeth here in the next week or so. We've been specializing in Meg teeth for over 30 years. So we have a lot of these. I put them on my website too. But you can always come and pick through them in the shop. Our money clips. Organize these. I really like Linda's charts. Isn't that cool? I really like their sharks. This is a money clip. We have this online and in the shop and in pop-ups. So I don't know if it's online right now because I'm really low on my inventory there. So I am about to restock all that stuff. And I've already restocked our cribbage boards and Zippos and hawk knives. Let's see what else. The islands are really cool. I like that one a lot. Cool. So this wide style, I have scrimshaw style money clips in 3 styles. I have the wide one, I have a slimmer one, and I have a round one. I really like the round one a lot. All right, what time is it? Oh, I gotta get going. Hi guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Come check in on Sundays. I should be here in the shop doing live streams as long as I'm not working on the ocean. I do a lot of dive work, so part of the team that does all the mooring work and repair and maintenance for the day use moorings here on Maui and off Lanai. And so sometimes I do that on the weekends with our team. Yesterday we were out, so I was doing mooring maintenance yesterday. And then sometimes I have underwater film gigs. You can see some of my footage on my long form videos. And then, but typically I'll try to be here on Sundays to do my live streams. So come say hi. Shop stuff, long form videos, underwater stuff, and nature stuff. I put some of my Africa footage up there. And I really appreciate you guys. So subscribe, like, share if you like, and I'll see you later. And check out our website, whalerswalker.com. Thanks, guys. Aloha.